If you're a man over 40 still dressing like you did in your 20s, I'll be real with you. It's not helping you look young, it's making you look like you're stuck in the past. In this video, I'm breaking down 12 style mistakes that instantly age you, especially the ones you might not even realize you're making. And I'll tell you exactly what to wear instead, to help you look like a sharp, modern gentleman. Let's fix your wardrobe. Let's do it fast. Chapter 1. Wearing the same pair of glasses for over a decade. This is one of the most overlooked style killers I see in men over 40. Your eyewear is sitting right on your face. It's the first thing people see when they talk to you. And if you're still wearing the same old pair from 10 or 15 years ago, you're dating yourself. Hard. The wrong glasses can throw off your entire appearance. Too small and they make your face look larger. Too bulky and they age you instantly. Outdated rim shapes, thick metal frames, scratched lenses, all of it sends one message. I haven't updated my look in years. What to do instead? Update your frames with something clean and intentional. Try modern acetate frames in deep tortoiseshell, matte black, or even clear. Or go for minimal titanium styles if you like a more professional, low-key look. And be mindful of proportions. If you have a broader face, choose medium to wide frames. If your features are more narrow, keep the frame sleek and lightweight. Personally, I recommend checking out brands that design with mature men in mind. Oliver Peoples, Persol, or even Warby Parker's wider frame range. You'll be shocked how much younger and more polished you look with the right pair of specs. This single change can take years off your face. Chapter 2. Wearing shiny synthetic dress pants. You've probably seen these around, or maybe even worn them. Dress pants that look like they were made from curtain material. Shiny polyester blends, weird sheens that catch the light. They look like they came from a clearance rack, and they do absolutely nothing for your image. Here's the problem. When pants are made with synthetic materials that don't breathe, they drape poorly, they cling, they wrinkle in weird places, and they scream cheap even if they weren't. And let me be real with you. No man looks like a gentleman in a pair of pants that reflect sunlight. So what should you wear instead? Go for wool trousers. Yes, even in warmer weather, lightweight tropical wool is breathable, elegant, and it hangs beautifully on your body. Look for flat front or single pleat trousers in charcoal, navy, light brown, or olive. These tones go with everything. You can also try flannel trousers in fall and winter, or even a wool blend jogger style pant if you want comfort without looking sloppy. What you're aiming for here is texture. Natural fibers like wool, cotton twill, and linen create visual depth. They make your outfit look elevated and intentional. You'll instantly look more refined, without even trying too hard. And yes, if you take them to a tailor, get a clean break or no break at the ankle. A sloppy hem will ruin even the best pair of trousers. Chapter 3. Layering clothes that don't belong together. This one is sneaky. You may not realize it, but the way you layer your clothing says a lot about your style IQ. I've seen it too often. A guy throws on a performance hoodie under a blazer, or wears a puffer vest over a dress shirt, or mixes a gym t-shirt with a wool overcoat. And you know what that creates? Visual confusion. It tells people, I don't quite know what I'm doing. It's not about rules, it's about visual harmony. The textures, the weights, the fabrics, they need to speak the same language. So, what should you do instead? Build your outfit layer by layer, starting from the inside. Here's how I do it. Start with a fitted base layer. This could be a merino wool crew neck, a Henley, or a clean Oxford shirt. Then add a mid-layer like a lightweight cardigan, an overshirt, or a quilted vest. Finally, top it with a structured jacket, like a field jacket, bomber, or wool topcoat. Every layer should feel like it belongs with the next. No more gym wear under formal wear. No more mixing technical fabrics with heritage textures. And trust me, you'll stand out in the best way possible. People might not know why you look better, but they'll feel it. Some of my favorite layering pieces, cardigans, overshirts, and merino knits, are all linked in the description below if you want a shortcut. Chapter 4. Buttoning every button on your shirt. This is one of those little things that has a huge impact, especially when you're over 40. And I see so many guys button their shirts all the way up. Every single button, even the top one. Even when they are not wearing a tie, and it just looks stiff, overly formal, like you're not relaxed in your own skin. Here's what it does visually. It shortens your neck. It compresses your chest. It removes that subtle sense of ease that a well-dressed man should carry. Here's what to do instead. Unbutton the top 1 or 2 buttons. Let the collar open up a little, let your personality breathe. Just make sure what's underneath looks intentional. No stained undershirts or wiry chest hair flying everywhere. If you're wearing a polo shirt, same rule applies. Leave that top button undone. It adds movement to the collar and balances the proportions of your upper body. And here's a bonus tip. Make sure your collar stays firm. If it's collapsing or curling, use collar stays or pick up a better quality shirt. The way your collar frames your face says a lot about how polished your overall style really is. This is such a small move, but it instantly makes you look more confident, more modern, and more in control. Exactly what a man over 40 should be projecting. Chapter 5. Wearing faded, washed-out colors that drain your complexion. You may not notice this in the mirror, but certain colors can actually make your face look older. And I'm not just talking about one loud shirt. I'm talking about an entire wardrobe filled with pale, tired tones. Over time, colors like faded baby blue, dusty lavender, or washed-out beige can make your skin appear dull, sallow, or even tired. Now here's the thing. As we age, our skin naturally loses some vibrancy, and when you pair that with pale, desaturated colors, it doubles down on the aging effect. Instead of looking fresh, you look, well, faded. So what should you wear instead? You don't need to go neon or bold. What you need is depth. You want richer tones that bring warmth and contrast to your skin. Try wearing colors like deep olive, forest green, rust, burgundy, or slate blue. Even charcoal gray is more flattering than light heather gray for most men over 40. Here's a tip. Hold a shirt up next to your face in natural light. If it makes your skin look healthy like you just came back from vacation, you're good. If it makes you look washed out or pale, leave it behind. Color makes a massive difference, gentlemen. Wearing the wrong shades ages you quietly. Wearing the right ones, it brings your whole face back to life. Chapter 6. Wearing tech gear in non-tech settings. Now this is a mistake I see all the time, especially with guys who prioritize comfort. You've got a waterproof hiking shell on at the cafe, zip-off pants at the office, a nylon sling bag at a dinner date. Look, technical gear has its place, but when you start wearing it everywhere, it sends the wrong message. It says, I dressed for function and didn't think twice about form. And let me be honest, a lot of technical outerwear just doesn't flatter the male body. It's boxy, it's too shiny. It adds volume in places you don't want volume. So here's how you fix this. Replace your techie outerwear with tailored casual pieces. For example, swap that hiking shell for a waxed cotton field jacket. It still repels water, still functional, but with structure, elegance, and gentleman appeal. Instead of zip-off travel pants, go with technical trousers from a brand that blends stretch with polish. The kind of pants you could wear on a plane and still look good at a restaurant afterward. And that sling bag? Replace it with a leather crossbody or a canvas messenger in a muted tone. The goal is this: look like a man who could handle the outdoors if he needed to, but chooses to walk through life with taste. Comfort and functionality don't have to come at the cost of looking refined. You're not in college anymore. You're not backpacking across Southeast Asia. You're a grown man. Dress like one. Chapter 7. Wearing the wrong watch with the wrong outfit. Your watch says a lot about you. It's one of the few accessories most men consistently wear. But here's the problem. I see guys wearing their G-Shock or their bulky dive watch with a blazer, or rocking a delicate dress watch with joggers and a hoodie. And that mismatch throws off your entire look. A watch is like punctuation in your outfit. Get it right, and it finishes your look perfectly. Get it wrong, and the whole sentence feels off. So how do you fix it? Start by dividing your watches into two camps. Casual and dress. If you're wearing tailoring like a blazer, wool trousers, leather loafers, go with a simple dress watch. Think slim profile, minimal dial, leather strap. If you're wearing jeans and a Henley, that's when a rugged diver, a field watch, or a clean chronograph works well. Steel bracelets, canvas straps, or even rubber can look good as long as the outfit matches. And here's a quick rule. If the watch is wider than your wrist or taller than your cuff, it's probably too much. Subtlety equals elegance. It's not about showing off, it's about balance. Also, check your straps. A beat-up strap with fraying leather or peeling rubber ruins even the nicest case. Swap it out. It's a small investment that makes a big difference. When your watch matches your vibe, you look intentional. And trust me, that kind of detail doesn't go unnoticed. Chapter 8. Wearing athletic socks with dress or casual outfits? This one right here ruins more outfits than you'd think. You're wearing nice leather loafers, great dark jeans, a tucked-in polo. But then I glance down and see a thick white athletic sock peeking out. Instant downgrade. It's like putting ketchup on a dry-aged steak. Now I get it. They're comfortable, they're easy, but they belong in the gym or on the basketball court. So what should you wear instead? Invest in quality crew or no-show socks made from merino wool or cotton blends. Look for ribbed textures and neutral tones. Navy, charcoal, olive, tan. They're soft. They breathe. And most importantly, they don't draw the wrong kind of attention. And here's the trick. Match your sock to your trousers, not your shoes. This visually extends your leg line and creates a clean silhouette. If you're wearing loafers or sneakers casually, go with no-show socks that stay hidden, but make sure they actually stay on your foot. Cheap no-shows always slip off midday and end up bunched up at your heel. You'll be surprised how much sharper your outfit feels just by upgrading your socks. And yes, these are the exact socks I use personally, and I've linked them in the description below if you want to grab them. Because gentlemen, even the smallest details can separate you from the average man. And dressing like a gentleman means paying attention from head to toe. Chapter 9. Wearing shirts with sleeves that are too long or too short. Sleeve length is one of those things most men never think about. But once you're over 40, the little details in your fit start to matter more than ever, because the wrong sleeve length does two things. One, it ruins your proportions, and two, it makes even expensive shirts look like hand-me-downs. If your sleeves hang past your wrists and bunch up around your hands, you look like you borrowed your kid's graduation shirt. On the flip side, if your sleeves are too short and show your forearm even when standing still, it looks like you outgrew your clothes and haven't noticed. Either way, it communicates one thing: neglect. So, what's the fix? You want the sleeve cuff to end right at the base of your wrist. And when you're wearing a blazer or sport coat, about a ½ inch of shirt cuff should be visible beyond the jacket sleeve. That small detail tells people you care about fit. And here's a tip: most dress shirts and casual button-downs have enough extra fabric in the cuff to be adjusted. So if you love a shirt, take it to your tailor. For less than the price of a dinner out, you can get a perfect custom fit. One more thing, check the sleeve width too. If the sleeve billows out like a parachute, it makes your arms look smaller. You want a slim fit that follows your natural shape without being tight. Men over 40 should dress with intention, and a crisp, properly fitted shirt sleeve is one of those signals that separates men who just put on clothes from men who get dressed. Chapter 10, wearing overly matched accessories. Matching every piece of leather to the exact same shade might seem like a good idea, but when everything is perfectly matched, it can feel forced. It's like you tried a little too hard. Brown belt, brown watch strap, brown bracelet, brown shoes. All the same tone? It makes you look like you're wearing a uniform. The real power move is subtle variation. A chocolate suede loafer with a chestnut belt, or a black leather belt with a stainless steel diver watch. Mixing tones, textures, and metals shows confidence. It shows that you've developed a style sense, not just memorized a formula. Here's a smarter strategy. Instead of matching every accessory exactly, think in families. For example, all warm tones, dark brown, tan, caramel. Or all cool tones, black, gray, navy, steel. That cohesion reads as intentional, not robotic. And be careful with metals too. If your wedding band is gold but your watch is silver, that's fine, but try not to add a third metallic tone. 2 is clean, 3 becomes noise. Also, don't forget about bracelets or rings. Too many accessories stacked up on one wrist can look juvenile, like you're trying to bring back the festival look. Keep it simple. One watch, one subtle piece if you wear jewelry. That's all you need. Real elegance comes from knowing when to stop, and gentlemen know how to show restraint. Chapter 11, wearing the wrong collar for your face shape. Now this is one most men never consider, but it's a game changer, especially after 40. Because as we age, our faces change shape slightly. Some of us lose volume, some of us gain a little. Our jawlines shift. And if the collar you're wearing doesn't balance your face, it makes all of that more noticeable. Here's the rule: if you have a rounder or fuller face, stay away from widespread collars. They'll exaggerate the width and make your face look even broader. Instead, go for a classic point collar or button-down collar. They help elongate your face and add structure. On the other hand, if you have a narrow or long face, a spread or cutaway collar can help balance things out. It visually widens your neckline and adds presence. The collar doesn't just affect how your shirt looks, it affects how your entire upper body looks, especially under a jacket. It frames your neck, it supports your jawline, and it anchors your look. Also, keep an eye on collar roll. A limp, flat collar looks sloppy. Stiff collars that stand tall signal structure and strength. If you've got shirts in your closet that sag at the collar, don't keep wearing them. Either use quality collar stays to shape them, or move on and upgrade. Wearing the right collar for your face is a gentleman's detail. Most people won't even realize why you look sharper, but you will, and that confidence shows. Chapter 12. Wearing outerwear that's too long or too short for your proportions. Outerwear is a tricky one, because most guys just throw on whatever coat they've had for years and call it a day. But the truth is, the wrong length jacket can absolutely wreck your proportions. If your coat is too long, it makes your legs look short and your torso look heavy. You disappear inside of it. On the other hand, if your jacket is too short, it makes your upper body look boxy and awkward, especially if you have broader shoulders or a longer torso. So what's the right length? Generally, you want outerwear to fall somewhere mid-thigh. That's the sweet spot. It elongates the silhouette, slims down the frame, and adds presence. This applies to trench coats, wool top coats, rain jackets, even field coats. Anything hitting below the hip but above the knee is usually the most flattering cut for men over 40. Now, for casual jackets like bombers or trucker jackets, those are meant to be shorter, but they need to hit right at your belt line, not right up your stomach or cover half your backside. It's about precision, not guessing. And here's a style tip most men miss. Try standing sideways in a mirror and check where your coat ends. It should follow the natural taper of your body without flaring out or sagging. And please check the shoulders. If your jacket hangs off your shoulder bones, you look like you're wearing your dad's clothes. A well-fitted shoulder gives you strength. A droopy shoulder removes it. The right outerwear doesn't just keep you warm, it announces your presence, whether you're walking into a meeting, stepping into a date, or running errands. Your coat sets the tone before you even speak. If you're going to invest in one piece of outerwear this year, make it the right one. Your entire look depends on it. And if you're ready to upgrade your wardrobe with intention, everything I've mentioned in this video is linked for you in the description. Yes, some of the pieces are on the pricier side, but they're not just clothes. They're investments in how you show up in the world. Because when you're over 40, the way you dress speaks louder than ever. You've done the hard work. Now it's time to dress like it. Look sharp, live sharp, and as always, look like a gentleman.